Hello there, foodies! Welcome back to Dishes Over the World channel. Today we have a special treat in store for you, an in-depth guide to cooking the perfect biryani. Biryani is a flavorful and aromatic dish that requires time and attention to detail, but the end result is absolutely worth it. So let's roll up our sleeves and dive into the world of biryani together. Please follow the ingredients. Let's start cooking! First thing, let's start by marinating the meat. No matter if you're using chicken, beef, or lamb, the key is to infuse it with flavors. Take some yogurt, ginger garlic paste, lemon juice, and a blend of spices like turmeric, coriander, cumin, and garam masala. Mix them all together and ensure the meat is evenly coated. Allow it to marinate in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes to let the flavors meld. While the meat marinates, we'll move on to the rice. It's important to rinse the water runs clear. Then soak the rice in water for about 30 minutes soaking. It helps to ensure that cooks evenly and results in fluffy grains. Next up, let's infuse our biryani with the wonderful flavors of sauteed aromatics. Heat some oil in a large pot over medium heat, and in thinly sliced onions and saute them until they turn a beautiful golden brown color. This process caramelizes the onions, adding a rich and sweet flavor to our biryani. Once they're ready, remove about half of the onions and set them aside for later. With our aromatic ready, it's time to cook the marinated meat. Add the meat to the pot and cook it until it's nicely brown in all sides. This initial browning helps to seal in the flavors and juices, ensuring a moist and succulent biryani. Once the meat is browned, add in some chopped tomatoes and cook them until they soften and release their juices. While the meat is cooking, let's move on to the parboiling the rice. In a separate pot, bring water to a boil, and in whole spices like bay leaves, cinnamon sticks, cardamom pods, and cloves to infuse the water with their aromatic essence. Add the rice into the boiling water. Cook until it's about 70% done, with a slight bite to it. Also helps ensure that the rice grains remain separate and don't turn mushy when assemble the biryani later. Now comes in the exciting part of layering the biryani. In the pot, with the cooked meat, spread half of the partially cooked rice over the meat. This layering allows the flavors to intermingle beautifully. To enhance the aroma and color, sprinkle some saffron, infused milk, and few drops of rose water over the rice. Then layer the remaining rice on the top and garnish with the caramelized onions we set aside earlier. This layering creates a visually stunning biryani with distinct layers of flavor. To achieve the authentic texture and flavors of biryani, we'll employ the dum cooking method. It's all about slow cooking and trapping the steam. Seal the pot tightly with aluminum foil or a tight-fitting lid to prevent any steam from escaping. Place the pot over low heat and let it cook for about 20 minutes. This slow cooking process allows the rice to absorb the flavors from the meat and spices, resulting in a biryani that's bursting with taste. After the cooking time, remove the pot from the heat and let it rest for a few minutes. This resting period allows the flavors to settle and the biryani to develop its full aroma. Gently fluff the rice with a fork, taking care not to break the grains. The biryani is now ready to be served. Scoop the aromatic biryani onto a serving platter. Make it sure to get layers of both rice and meat. Garnish it with freshly chopped cilantro, mint leaves,